Hi, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for the upcoming week of September 1st through September 8th, 2024. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. I'd like to thank everyone for liking and sharing, subscribing to the Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and when you are a subscriber, you will receive notification when I upload my new videos. To find out more information about my wonderful services, please go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, and that phone number is 831-277-3716, and that's Eastern Standard Time. I'd like to thank those people who have donated for my free content. And if you feel like donating, I have left my PayPal link in the description box down below, along with all of my contact details. Now, here on Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, we sometimes pull tarot cards, runes, oracle cards, Lenormand cards. But before we get to any of those, we always look where? Into the astrological heavens, to the planetary and celestial energies, to see how they will be affecting us. Now, 2 days ago, we had a rare parade of six planets. Let's count them: Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And they were all dancing in retrograde. Mercury sharpens our communication and intellect. Mars fires up our passion, our courage, and our bravery. Jupiter expands opportunities and abundance. Saturn balances out karma, and it delivers rewards. Uranus brings about sudden changes and surprises, and Neptune adds fuel to manifestation of our dreams. Now, this powerful combination coincided with the ending of Mercury retrograde, and it heralds success, fated connections, unexpected good news, and also wish fulfillment. This is what many in the awakened conscious collective have been praying for. Come on, September. Now, also on that date, Venus, of course, the planet of beauty and harmony, partnerships, and rules our money, and is in a very favorable trine with Jupiter, which is all about expansion and good luck, good fortune, and many will experience during September, as we go into the fall months, a boost in their finances. Yippee! This will open the doors to prosperous, financially fortuitous opportunities that will support prosperity. Getting in early for tomorrow, I want to wish everyone a happy September. And what a highly transformative month it will be, as my angelic family, who I'm part of, the Posse of Angels, is sharing that for many it will end very differently to how it begins, because it will energetically feel like there are two different parts of the month. The reason for this is that the upcoming eclipses will be the most dominant energy. Remember that we can feel eclipses up to a month before they arrive, and we feel them for a month after. We will have our first eclipse, the Pisces lunar eclipse, on September the 17th, and the solar eclipse will be on October 2nd, and that one will be in Libra. Now, in the first part of September, we'll feel supported by the grounded, very practical energies of Virgo. And Virgo nudges us to take care of our health and focus on our resources. Now, after a summer of perhaps being less than diligent with our eating, maybe more ice creams in the hot weather, maybe more chips and French fries at barbecues and picnics, many will feel an urge to get back to treating their body as a sacred temple and eating clean and organic once again. Now, in the second part of the month, and as we get closer to our first eclipse, we may feel the universe calling us to surrender to what will be divinely presented to us. While eclipses eclipse things and people out of our lives, it also eclipses new people and things into our lives. It actually makes room for those new things to come in. Often the lunar eclipse is all about letting go, and then it makes space for that solar eclipse, shining an illuminated, shining light for those things to come in. Um, the posse of angels, they're sharing that we may even have to wait until the end of October to recognize this amazing full transformation that has taken place as a result of these eclipses. Now, coming up this month, we will also experience the autumn equinox as well as the sun moving into Libra. And both of those things are about attaining balance in our lives. They encourage us to have balance between surrendering our old lives, letting go of those things that no longer serve us anymore, and maintaining some control on creating our new realities. Now, the posse of angels is reminding us, stay in the present moment and do not get too focused on what changes that we expect. But they're assuring us that these transformative, powerful, energetic waves will have many in the collective experiencing an ending of some kind. It might feel like a chapter of our lives has well and truly ended as we then wait for what will be presented to us next. The posse of angels wish to share that whatever this new chapter is will not take years and years to manifest, as in most cases, October is likely to bring many in the collective the answers that they've been looking for. Now, also, tomorrow on September 1st, Pluto enters Capricorn one final time. Why is this important? It will never return to Capricorn again in our lifetime because Pluto will head into Aquarius on November 19th, 2024, and it will stay there. Now, during the next 2 months, we will never live to see another day with the energy of Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, being in Capricorn, very, very often hard lessons in Capricorn. So do yourself a favor of checking out what's on the other side of perhaps your fears, the other side of letting go of all the pain, the trauma, and the darkness which Pluto repeatedly um, brought many of us and into our lives, as Capricorn energy is very karmic and it will repeat over and over and over again until the lessons have been learned. So, now during this time of reflection, remove any and all things like shame, guilt, betrayal, resentment, abandonment, rejection, and or self-destructive feelings. These are just a few of the hidden trapped emotions, as you will come to realize that that version of you, well, it no longer exists. It no longer needs to exist and to hide in the background, negatively steering your life, your decisions and choices. Now, all of these and many, many more emotions can be released in my remarkable emotion code sessions, which often entails going into your ancestral generational line because they're still there and they're still steering your life because they haven't been released, and they're still affecting your life. And this releasing and clearing can prepare you for your place in the new world and the golden age of humanity. And for goodness sake, you don't want to take any lower trapped emotions because they will affect you being of your utmost and your most authentic, clear, healed self into this new world. So, this is a very significant period to wrap up and bring to a culmination all that we've been moving through since 2008, when Pluto first entered Capricorn. Now, that's a long time. Now, with Pluto being the planet, again, of death and rebirth, this move will guide us to reflect on all the deaths and rebirths we have moved through since that time. As many are going to wrap up a chapter in their lives, this life's review will give many a chance to see how much they have evolved. You know, when I look back to my personal journey since 2008, Pete and I followed the voice of God when we sold our beautiful beach home in Australia and we moved to the States. We moved knowing no one in California. We did not have jobs to go to. Oh, and one more thing, it was at the beginning of the recession. But the magical, miraculous, and the challenging events that unfolded for us, we took all of that and we still followed that voice of the divine, and we created communities of light in California, in the Monterey Bay Carmel area, in Santa Barbara, in Culver City, and in Santa Monica. And then I did this and created global communities of light through my 12-year podcast of my Angel Healing House blog talk radio show. Now think back to your own journey over the past 16 years. Also, Pluto moving back into Capricorn on a global level can expose things like corruption, especially when it comes to banking, corporations, big business, politics, government, and unjust laws. Now, speaking about retrogrades, it's important to remember that Saturn, the Lord of Karma or hard taskmaster, is also retrograde, having gone retrograde on June the 29th, and it will sit there until November the 4th of 2024. Now, when Saturn goes retrograde, something magical occurs, as there is an energetic shift that brings in solutions. It brings in breakthroughs. It brings in financial gains, especially to those of the light who have suffered at the hands of psychic attacks of dark energy directed at them to diminish their light and ability to advance with their dreams to help humanity. With Saturn being the Lord of Karma, we can expect for those dark energies to get weaker and weaker and weaker, and karmic clearings to happen. Remember, nothing but nothing goes unnoticed, and Saturn will take care of those who have very dark intentions. The posse of angels is reminding us that we have all made mistakes, for that is how we grow. Please do take time to forgive yourself and balance and correct your karmic path. Acknowledge that you are now in the hands of fated divine timing, bringing in revelations and knowledge to set your feet on a path way beyond your wildest dreams, especially if you surrender to Spirit, and Spirit works in the realm of miracles, magic, and synchronicities. Now, on the 2nd, this week, we have the new moon occurring in the grounded energy of Virgo. This lunation prompts us to begin new and fresh. It promises us opportunities to take charge of our lives, especially by paying better attention to our health and well-being. You know, when we look after our health and well-being, the universe recognizes that as abundance and prosperity, and then it happens to show up in our lives in all kinds of ways. This Virgo new moon is bringing in a fertile and productive time, as many will be offered some clues as September advances as to what is in store for us, and it will plant the seeds for us that will blossom in the months to come. So, Set your sails in September for new things coming up, especially with those eclipses, things being eclipsed out of our lives and making space for that solar eclipse in October. The the equinox is there to get us rebalanced, and Libra season is all about things balancing out. So it looks like it's going to be a much more liberating month, and the energies, well, at the moment, they seem to be getting lighter and lighter. And the posse of angels wishes for me to start today with a beautiful new deck of mine, and it's called A Hare's Odyssey. And there's our friend Malcolm, Malcolm the Magical Hare. His first card that came out today, and by the way, if you wanted to know the Lovesy, Lovesley, I believe it is. Lovesy is the artist. Phil and Jackie, Lovesey. And discover more at matlockthehair.com. Beautiful, beautiful, imaginative cards. The first card that's coming out for us is this one. And what else should it be but timing? The card of timing. Timing confirms our message that the posse of angels gave us about divine timing that I shared. And they wish us to take a good look at this card and see that Malcolm's friend has a house on the beach. And its front door, well, his front door used to be level with the beach. No longer. That is until one day a storm came and eroded the sand, which revealed a wonderful, magical cave underneath. It was there the whole time, but it remained out of sight. Now, the posse of angels are saying for many in the collective that the answer to our prayers and wishes, well, it's always been around us, just hiding out of sight until the timing was divine for it to be revealed. Now, this timing to be revealed had to do with elevating our inner sight, our consciousness, elevating our bodies, which are going from carbon based to crystalline to higher frequencies. It also has a great deal to do with revelations and exposures of corruption, especially again when it comes to banking, corporations, big business, politics, corrupt governments, and unjust laws. Now, this fated divine timing is bringing in the revelations and the knowledge, and it will set our feet on a brand new path, a new divine path, Malcolm is saying. So it's been there all along, but for many of us, we were not ready. And the divine timing is there now for it to be revealed as we go into these last months of 2024, which are going to rock our world. The next card coming out for us is permission. With all that we have become, raising our consciousness, residing in these higher dimensional frequencies, surrendering, letting go, and releasing our old worlds, we still have free will. And just because many of us will be presented with our wish and dream fulfillment, well, it doesn't mean that we will choose to accept a new quest and a step forward into our new mission. The message for many is that life now is conspiring to give you what you have asked for or been secretly dreaming about. The posse of angels is urging us to give ourselves permission and not to resist this wish fulfillment when we're offered it, but put your best rabbit's foot forward and set your sails to go on a new adventure. That's why you incarnated in the first place. Let's go to another gorgeous deck, which is the Rabbit Tarot, and see what comes out for all of us. Here we go. All right, give it a good shuffle. I, like many people, are looking forward to going into autumn, especially with the soaring temperatures of this summer and humidity. And be nice to get to some autumn temps. Maybe we'll get an Indian summer here in the north. And what is that? That is when the humidity leaves, there's sunshine, the leaves start to change colors, and we have absolutely breathtakingly beautiful weather way into October, into November. So we'll see if that's a possibility. Okay, let's see what's going to come out for us. Oh, that one wanted to jump, jump, jump out. And let's set that one aside. There is the Queen of Pentacles. There she is in all her glory. This is a very grounded energy. This is a very earthly energy. This has to do with our finances and our resources and the things that we can tangibly see, taste, hear, smell, touch, all of those things. Okay, so let's choose from the top. 1, 2, 3. And what do we have here? Well, talk about a rebirth. We have a new phase of our life starting, and the white rabbit has shown up to trumpet in the new that is coming on the heels of these eclipses. Um, if you are presented with something that asks you to step into a new phase of your life, think about it carefully. Go with your intuition, trust your intuition. Um, know that you have been working lifetimes for this. Well, it might be a bit scary, but there's nothing that you can't handle if you are being offered it. Also, it doesn't mean just jump in with both rabbit's feet as such. Um, do look over contracts, do get somebody or 2 or 3 somebodies to legally look at contracts, make sure that they are in your favor and that you can change those things that are most important for you. I love that this one came out first because this is about our rebirth. Next card that's coming out for us is the Eight of Wands. Posse of Angels are saying that in September, news, fast, swift moving news comes in for many as a result of this new moon, bringing us that new information, that new knowledge to help us to plant those seeds that we will see blossom as the rest of this month goes and into 2025. This is not get rich quick schemes. This is not fly by night things. This is really tangible things that are wish fulfillment for us and are bringing in and is bringing in the messages that we have. Many of us have hoped and prayed for to show us the direction that we need to go in. Next is talk about birth is the Empress. Look at that Empress. You know, she's got her feet on the world. She's got daisies, which in this card, daisies are pentacles, cups. The tulips are cups, emotional fulfillment. And she is sitting there, pregnant with possibilities, um, gathering in all the harvest, all that we've worked so terribly hard for. And the Empress is the highest card of abundance in the tarot deck. So a rebirth, messages coming in for us to show us about the possibilities of harvesting all that we've worked so hard for. Next card coming out for us. Look at this one. The Fool. He's even got a little rabbit on the top of his wand there with the streamers coming off. The Fool, of course, is the card of coming full circle. That's why it's 0. We're starting again, but we have all the knowledge and all the wisdom and experience that we've acquired to now step on a very, very new path. And that's why we need to engage with spirit to work directly and connect with with the things that we wish, and also what will turn up for us. Because in many ways, our wish fulfillment may come in unexpected ways, and we have to be malleable, and we have to be open to receive in the way that God, angels, and spirit to want us to receive. And next card for us is the Star card. I love this card. This is about wishes coming true. This is about wishing upon a star. This could also be about many in the collective stepping into the spotlight, where their services are recognized, where they are being given a wider platform to be known for what they do. And is this? I just heard the sky's the limit for many now that they've encompassed so much light, and they have so much to offer this new era of light that we're stepping into on the planet. And what else should we end with but the Ten of Cups? Whee! This is emotional fulfillment. This is happiness. I call this the Sunshine, Lollipops, and Roses card, where we are so content and we are so fulfilled with what has transpired for us. I did want to go to another new deck I have. I love my decks. This one's called Earth Angels, and it's by Amanda Clark. Beautiful cards. And these are the cards that I chose before the reading, and four came out. This is the card here, and again we see the white rabbit. Rabbits are about fertility. They're about increase. They're also about luck. They can be about fear, but fear is just a natural thing that we all feel, and you can feel the fear and do it anyway. This is the card of rebirth. It said life develops in cycles like day and night. Embrace these times of rebirth by nurturing your body, great thing to do in Virgo season, maintaining a positive outlook. Your life force is strong. Developing your psyche throughout life will be as simple for you as long as you nurture these gifts. And the affirmation is, I am prepared for change at any time. Why? Because the kingdom of the divine is within each and every one of us. This is our home, and where we are chosen to step and to fulfill our missions will only be taking that home within us to a new location, to a new home, to a new soul tribe of higher dimensional frequencies and like-minded people. I love that rebirth came out for us. The next card is the gift. It's beautiful. Looks like a pigeon. Could be a dove. But it's the card of the gift. It says, prepare yourself for new horizons. What have we been speaking about? Which are offering opportunities to step out of your comfort zone. That's why the posse of angels said, give yourself permission to go on a new adventure. Know you will be helped along your travels. The pull to make changes and your own choices is strong now, and you have the support from your like-minded community in every step of the way. And certainly, we always have the support from our angels and our spirit guides. New energy will help you along the way. The affirmation is, leaving my comfort zone gives me a sense of adventure. I love that. Next coming out for us is Ostara. There's the white rabbit again. The white hair will cross your path, enlightening you with a sense of trust and belief that things will be more beautiful from this day on. Rejoice in knowing what is to come and step forward into the new, leaving all your fears and your worries behind. The white hair will guide you through this time, enveloping you in magic and mystery. And the affirmation is, I am guided and receive more beauty in my life, and I am prompted by the posse of angels to go into my photos and show you exactly exactly what showed up to me a week ago. And it was a white rabbit. You can't make this stuff up. So I am certainly looking out for the white rabbit. The last card from this Earth Angels deck is abundance. And there again we have the white rabbit. Good things will be coming your way, allowing you to see the beauty that surrounds you. Enjoy every moment as you are fulfilled by the smallest gifts of nature. You already have abundance. Maybe you need to shift your view to see it. Treasure this and keep it close to your heart. And your affirmation is, I have abundance and joy. Let's close out with some divine doors and see what pops out for us and what doors we will go through. Many will go through the eclipse season and be much changed, and your whole view about life and your direction and the people that you'll be meeting and the excitement about going on that new adventure, those new adventures, which are karmically fated for you, will show up. There's the first one. The second one, let's see if we can get another two. Oops, to jump. That one jumped. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that one jumped too. All right. This one is Divine Guardian. Well, I spoke about the support we have from our angels and our spirit guides. Do not be nervous about stepping into this new mission. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. So going through a door, a new life, but you will always be supported and guided. The next is this card, which is A Moment's Joy. We have it, which is sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. Okay, we did get that Ten of Cups card, which is just the highest emotional fulfillment. And the last card is this one, Passages. Spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. And what did we say about September being an absolutely transformative month? I hope all of that is helpful for you. If you're interested in any of my services, especially if you don't want to take abandonment, betrayal, shame, guilt, humiliation, resentment, regret, bitterness, anger, anything, especially that you've inherited from your ancestral or your family's line, generational line. If you want to book those emotion code sessions, which have helped so many people, please go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. And remember that Walk-In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom um, is, uh, is uploaded usually every Saturday. And you can get more information on the energies that we are going through. I'll be speaking more about the equinox and more about going into the um, balanced season of Libra coming up next week. Do take care, everyone. Go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. I'm wishing you love and, as always, angel blessings. And I look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.